a huge football game coming up on Saturday night, and part of the reason why you do have a win-in scenario is because your mates took care of business after you left the field that night against the Steelers, and you have been taking care of business more often than not. What's been different this year because of Coach Steichen, Michael?
I would probably say our attention to detail and just the way that we practice. He really demands a level of excellence, and he's very consistent with it, like every day. Like, it doesn't fade. And sometimes getting late, like in the season, like you can kind of like relax, but he never does. He's the same guy every single day, and I think that rubs off on like other people.
How quickly did you realize that about him? And this
I
program?
realized that about him probably the second or third week of training camp. I actually got fined twice for not weighing out of practice, which, like, in my head is like a small offense, because it's like, hey, we just finished practice. Like, we finished like everything that we have to do. Like I'm not late for meetings. I'm showing up for everything like on time, early. And I just forgot to weigh out once. Well, really twice. And man, like them letters came like clockwork. And I was like, he's not messing around. So like, it just showed everybody that it doesn't matter who you are, like, just like everybody is held to that same standard, which obviously I didn't love getting fined, but I thought it sent a really good message to everybody, like on, like just like everybody else, because like he's willing to fine me, so he's definitely willing to fine anybody else.
Interesting. So you initially might have taken exception of being made an example of, but understood what he was attempting to do for the larger good, Michael?
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, like, it's not a small fine, but in the grand scheme of things, for me personally, like, it doesn't really hurt me as much. And I'm fortunate to be in that position. And I don't say that lightly. It's like, hey, like I got, I'm saying, like, I'm not that way, but I think it sends a good message, because everybody's seeing that, like, it's like, oh, like he's finding Pitt, so I better be on my P's and Q's, because if he's doing that to Pitt, I mean, he'll get us too for the same thing, right? Versus maybe some past years, you might be able to slide with just not weighing out of practice.
And how was he during the whole business with Jonathan Taylor, Michael, and with you guys? Because obviously you need 28 out there, and you also know what an individual type of person, human, he is on planet Earth, right? And for that to occur while you were breaking in a rookie quarterback as well, that had to have been something.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Shane handled it well. Shane is a player's coach, and even when it started to look a little bleak there, like a little bit, he just maintained it, and I feel like him and JT always maintained a positive relationship. And I really don't know the ins and outs of what went on between them, but just from the outside, I think that he handled it well, and he really fights for his guys. So I think that he probably wanted JT to get paid, because we all wanted him to get paid, because we know what a great player he is, teammate, and everything that he does outside of the football field. So it worked out great, and we're so happy to have him. And we're looking forward to seeing what he does versus Houston, because he has a history. Yes. I actually seen a stat that when JT plays Houston, it usually ends up good for us.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.